Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to tackle a huge puzzle, something that's at the very heart of the internet. How do you share a secret with a total stranger? We're going to break down the absolutely brilliant idea that makes all of our secure online communication even possible.
All right, so let's just dive right in. We've got a fundamental problem on our hands. Now, we've talked about symmetric keys before, where one single secret key both locks and unlocks a message. And that's great if you can share that key securely ahead of time. But on the internet? How are you supposed to send a secret key to someone you don't know without some eavesdropper just snatching it right out of the air?
Yeah, that's what we call the key exchange problem. And honestly, for a long time, it was a huge roadblock. Sending that key over an open channel is kind of like mailing the key to your front door in a clear plastic bag. Anybody could see it and just grab it. So, what was the solution? How did we crack this digital dilemma?
Well, the breakthrough, the big aha moment, came from this totally revolutionary idea called asymmetric cryptography. You might also hear it called public key cryptography. And here's the kicker. Instead of one shared key, this system gives every single person a pair of keys. One's public and the other totally private.
And this right here, this is the core idea that just changes the entire game. Forget one key doing all the heavy lifting. Now we've got two completely separate keys that are, and this is important, mathematically linked, and each one has a very specific job to do.
Okay, you gotta remember this next part, because it's the golden rule for this whole system. It's so simple, but it's brilliant. Here it is. What one key encrypts, only the other key can decrypt. That's it. This one single property is where all the magic comes from, and it's exactly what we're going to use to solve that pesky key exchange problem.
All right, so let's see how this two-key solution actually works in practice.
Okay, so think about it like this. Your public key, well, the name kind of gives it away, right? It's public. You can shout it from the rooftops, post it online, give it to literally anyone. Its job is to encrypt messages that people want to send to you. So it's kind of like a public mailbox slot. Anyone can come along and drop a locked message in. But your private key, that has to be kept top secret. It's the only thing that can decrypt those messages. It is the one and only key to your mailbox.
So there you have it. The public key locks and the private key unlocks. Seems simple enough, right? But wait a minute. This brings up a really important question.
And yeah, this is an awesome question, because it gets right to the core of how this whole thing is secure. It feels a little weird, doesn't it? If the key that locks the message is just out there for everyone to see, including the bad guys, then how on earth is this system secure at all?
The secret isn't about hiding the public key at all. The security is built on something way smarter, a very special type of math. See, the connection between your public key and your private key is what we call a one-way problem. It's super easy to compute in one direction, but incredibly, mind-bogglingly difficult to reverse. Here's an analogy. Think about mixing two colors of paint. It's simple to mix blue and yellow to get green. But if I just show you the final green color, could you tell me the exact shades of blue and yellow I started with? No way. It's practically impossible.
And that's it, right there. This mathematical one-way street is the entire foundation of trust for this system. It is so hard to go backwards that even if you had all the supercomputers in the world working on it, it could still take thousands, maybe millions of years to crack.
So this isn't just some abstract math theory. It is literally the backbone of your digital life, every single day. You know that little padlock icon you see in your web browser? Yep, that's this stuff at work. It's what's behind digital signatures that prove a document is legit. It's how we get secure email. And it's even the engine running underneath all of those cryptocurrency transactions.
So yeah, this isn't theory. This is the real deal. It's like a silent guardian, protecting your information, your money, and your identity online 24/7.
Now, just a heads up, we're going to keep this explainer focused on the big picture. So we're not going to dive into the nitty-gritty math behind specific algorithms like RSA or Diffie-Hellman. Don't get me wrong, that stuff is fascinating, but it's a topic for another time. Today, we're sticking to the what and the why.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. What are the key takeaways? Number 1, asymmetric crypto uses two keys, not one, a public and a private one. Number 2, it totally solves that key exchange problem, which means strangers can finally talk securely. And number 3, its security doesn't come from hiding stuff. It comes from these really hard math problems that are a nightmare to reverse.
But that leaves us with one last big question, doesn't it? We keep talking about these hard math problems, but what are they? Like, what kind of mathematics is so powerful it can literally secure the entire world's digital information? Well, we're going to start digging into that in our next explainer. See you then.